son, first thing you want to do, take this off, take your bell off. I'm teaching my son everything right now, so we took our bell off. The next thing I want to do is I want to pick my pole up out of the holder. I'm going to start reeling it in. I already know a crab then ate my shrimp. That's the only thing I hate about this little spot is that it's infested with crabs. And we're not fishing for crab right now, we're fishing for fish. We're fishing for that big monster.
That's why they call it fish.
Yes, sir. Big salute to all of my veterans out here. Big shout out to all of my subscribers, man. Like I tell you guys, I can't go one video without showing my appreciation. And I mean one video. I'm out here right now. Boy, it's a beautiful morning. I tell you that. Man, I love doing what I do. And I can't see myself doing anything else differently too in my life right now. I'm out here in the morning. I don't have to wake up in the morning to, hey, how you doing? I don't have to wake up in the morning to no alarm clock. I don't have to wake up in the morning being in a rush. Because like I tell you guys out here, man, you gotta figure out a way to start getting to that money off that cell phone and that laptop too. We're in 2022 right now. And I'm telling you guys, man, if you guys are not evolving in this world, you're gonna get left behind like a lot of people. I was talking to my grandfather, man. My grandfather is 93 years old. And my grandfather was basically telling me last night that he wished he knew how to play the lottery off of his cell phone or gamble, you know. My grandfather, 93 years old, he's still on the chase for money too. He still always talk about how he wish he had more money. So, let me tell you guys real quick. I told my grandfather, I said, man, it don't matter how old you are in this world, you gotta keep learning. Man, this world is moving so fast. I told him, I said, man, I'm struggling to keep up, you know? And I feel that I'm at least caught up on the most critical pieces of technology out here, but I'm still struggling to keep up too. So man, it don't matter how old you guys are out here, man. The day you stop learning is going to be the day that you stop earning too. And the day that you stop learning is going to be the day that you die. Because if you are still in this world and you're still living back in the day, I don't know why you're here, you know. The world is meant to live in the moment, and that's what it's about. You got to start living in this moment right now out here. Stop thinking about the future right now. Stop thinking about the next 5 and 10 years right now. The next 5 and 10 years, to be honest with you guys, means nothing. What are you going to do today? Whatever you're going to do today, as long as you're still alive 5 or 10 years from now, today is what's going to determine and dictate how the next 5 and 10 years play out for you too, right? So one piece of advice that I want to tell you guys out here, man, you put a mission in your mind, you got to execute. You can't sit around bullshitting. I'm telling you, your family and your kids will not appreciate it. And if you guys don't have a family and kids, find someone in this world, put them in your mind that's going to inspire you, that is going to be proud of the things that you have accomplished in this world. Maybe you guys might need that. We all are motivated differently in this world too. So let me talk to you freight brokers out here, future freight brokers, aspiring freight brokers real quick. And also you truck drivers, owner operators, owner of these trucking companies. Let me talk to you real quick. If you guys have not learned how to go directly to that shipper and acquire that freight either for your personal company to become dedicated freight or acquire that freight to be brokered out to a third-party trucking company, you guys are behind. Every trucking company out here should be going directly to that shipper too. Like I've been telling you guys out here, man, if you guys have a trucking company, you might want to start figuring out how can you start acquiring some direct shippers out here. But like I'm telling you guys right now, anyone out here could become a freight broker and start brokering that freight out to them third-party trucking companies. If you guys own a trucking company right now, man, go start that freight brokerage. Start going directly to those shippers out here. Start moving that freight with your personal trucks. And if you guys out here don't have personal trucks, just put that load on the load board and broker that load out to a third-party trucking company and pretty much keep what's left over. Negotiate for the highest rate possible so you guys out here could make sure that you're going to get some type of good profit and cut off of that rate. And that's what it's about, being a freight broker too. Like I tell you guys, man, it's just all business in this world. It's never personal too. So for you guys out here, what I'm talking about, it's just all business because there's a bunch of truckers out here always complaining about the freight brokers, always complaining about how much money the freight broker makes. But like I tell you guys, don't complain about anything in this world if you are not willing to basically execute and make a change so that you are not complaining. I don't know when the last time I complained about anything, to be honest with you. Man, in my mind, I'm just appreciative for really everything that's in my life. Because when I'm not appreciative, I'm just going to remove what I'm not appreciative about out of my life, because I don't want the feeling of being non-appreciative too. It makes me feel better when I wake up every morning and I appreciate the things in life that's in my life too, right? Because I never want to complain. I never want to be like, man, only if this was like this, or only if I could change this person, or only if I could change this about the world. You cannot complain in this world. You got to appreciate everything you do, right? So instead of complaining, you truckers, man, you got to start figuring out other ways to start attacking in this trucking industry too. Because like I tell you guys, you are not going to succeed by just operating trucks. You got to start figuring out what else can you do in this trucking industry. And man, there's plenty to do in this trucking industry. I done told you guys multiple ways of how you guys can start making money outside of just operating trucks in this trucking industry on my YouTube channel. Got plenty of videos. Go back and check them out. So let me tell you guys real quick why I love being a freight broker. I love being a freight broker because I'm in control. Once that shipper give me that freight, I'm in control. I'm in control on how much do I want to put it out there for. I'm in control of how much do I want to profit out of that load. Because once the shipper has gave me the freight, that means I must did something right by negotiating. Because I'm not going to accept any cheap freight or any freight that I am not going to profit off of. That will be a waste of time, right? So I love being a freight broker because I'm in control. And I love being in control. So for you guys out here, if you want to start working from that laptop and that computer, which is another reason, of course, why I love being a freight broker. And man, I'm telling y'all, I don't know. I never wanted to be a freight broker. I never wanted to be a dispatcher. The only thing I ever wanted to do, honestly, was be a truck driver and own a trucking company. But I'm so glad that I found out and discovered dispatching and freight broker. 2, working straight from that cell phone and that laptop, sitting back, getting to that money out here, man. Let me go ahead and get back to this PT. I done pretty much dried off now. Like I tell you guys, I love making videos on this sidewalk right here too. I love it. Let's get back to it. If you guys have any questions, hit me on my text message, 317-953-8943. Go visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement.com. Go get your 30-day free trial with DAT. Go sign up with TAFS, Trans Am Financial Services, if you guys are looking for a factoring service. Also, if you guys are freight brokers looking for a factoring service, go sign up with Axle Payments. Everything in the description link below. Like I tell you guys, boy, it's a beautiful morning out here, and I got to get back to it. CEO, commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out there.